Spartans! What is your profession? Spartans! What is your profession?
Oh, we're the land of the free, the home of the brave. Through the storms we rise, through the winds we wave. We stumbled, we fall, but still we stand. There's no better place than this promised land.
From the mountains high to the prairie's edge, to the rivers wide where the eagles pledge. This is the land that holds our dreams, a patchwork quilt with golden seams.
The small town streets, the city lights, the mountain peaks, the starry nights. We've got our scars, but that's the truth. A story of strength in the land of you.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud through the
Oh, we're the land of the free, the home of the brave. Through the storms we rise, through the winds we wave. We stumbled, we fall, but still we stand. There's no better place than this promised land.
From the mountains high to the prairie's edge, to the rivers wide where the eagles pledge. This is the land that holds our dreams, a patchwork quilt with golden seams.
The small town streets, the city lights, the mountain peaks, the starry nights. We've got our scars, but that's the truth. A story of strength in the land of you.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud through the darkest nights. We've never bowed. No storm can break what's built so strong. This is our home where we all belong.
Fields of amber, skies are blue. Every hand here has work to do. We stumble, fall, but we rise again. This is the heartland where hope won't end.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud through the darkest nights. We've never bowed. No storm can break what's built so strong. This is our home where we all belong. Through trials deep, through fires and rain, we stand as one. Endure the pain, our spirits fierce. Our hearts are free, forever strong. Our destiny.
So here's to the future, bright and true. We'll carry the torch for me and you. United we are through thick and thin. In this great nation we always win.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud through the darkest nights. We've never bowed. No storm can break what's built so strong. This is our home where we all belong. From the rivers wide to the desert sands, we've built our dreams. With these two hands we might bend, but we never break. A spirit of hope no storm can take. I try to live what they let go, away to dreams they'll never know. But a drowning soul can't save the tide, and now I see I must step aside.
I fought till my hands turned to stone, carrying battles that weren't my own. They swore they'd stand but turned away, left me to bleed in the fray.
I held the line as long as I could, fought for the spark they misunderstood. They whispered dreams they'd never choose, said they were in but lived to lose. I can't fight for you no more, not
eagles fly, but you clipped your wings and let them die. You crave the fall, not the fight to win. A war within that you let begin.
I can't fight for you no more. Knocking on a locked up door. You said you were in but faded out. Your silence echoes a deafening shout. I saw the fire dim in their eyes, promises buried under their lies. They wore the crown of fleeting belief, but ran from the throne when it brought grief. Oh,
I tried to carry your weight on my back, but your shadow was a heavy attack. You disappeared when the fire burned high, left me screaming at an empty sky.
I wanted the victory more than they, but you can't chase stars for those who stray. So I lay down the sword and walk away. The battle's lost, they chose decay. I can't fight for you no more. Knocking on a locked up door. You said you were in but faded out. Your silence echoes a deafening shout. Oh, they vanished like shadows in the light, fading away when it's time to fight. I reach my hand, they let it fall. I can't catch ghosts, I've given it all.
Oh, they vanish like shadows in the light, fading away when it's time to fight. I reached my hand, they let it fall. I can't catch ghosts, I've given it all.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How is everyone doing today? We are a little bit earlier than usual, aren't we? We are a little bit earlier because a couple of reasons. I have today and tomorrow off of work. Although I did do a little bit of last minute work before the show because I had to clean something up. I'm not gonna be in the office, or I'm not gonna be in the office next week. So I was like, all right, let me clean up this stuff up so I can make it easy on my team while I'm out. And I took care of that earlier today. And I said, you know what? It's probably going to be a lot of noise tonight because people are going to start doing the fireworks. So I said, you know what? Let's go live early and see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's do it early. How is everyone doing today? How are you? A very, very, very happy Independence Day. Tomorrow is 4th of July. Hope everyone is having an amazing time. I do have a plan to go live tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's right now. It's either in the morning time, like 9-ish, 9:30-ish, or in the afternoon because I do have people coming here around 4, so maybe 2-ish. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure what time. I'm aiming more towards the morning, maybe around 9, but we'll see. We'll see the way the night goes, all of that good stuff. Today, we are going to be working on a few different things. Not necessarily highly cybersecurity focused, but everything runs together. Everything runs together. On Tuesday, we were working on getting a N8N workflow, a Nodemation workflow, where we had where Manus was supposed to create it for us, but it couldn't do it because the N8N installation I had was locally on my home network. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna be out of town next week. So what I want to do is, if I can install it on DigitalOcean and have it running while I'm out and have access to it and be able to log in, because I have to go through a bunch of craziness to do it while I'm here. So I said, you know what, let's give it a try. Let's see if we can set up DigitalOcean, see how much it costs, and let's install let's install Nodemation N8N on it, and then we can actually do our test of pushing this of pushing the workflow, right? So a lot of cool stuff that we have to do. I do want to get a little bit of a little Lovable hack that I'm going to try today, because I'll explain to you as we get into the show. And I want to talk to you about the costs of using AI, of using artificial intelligence. It can superpower your workflow, but at a cost, at a cost. And is that cost worth it? All right. So that's the plan for today. That's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to get started off by using a token today, right? I was working. I was trying to get something done yesterday, so I used up all of the tokens for one of the accounts, by all of the free ones that they give us. But I'm going to use one more to try to set something up, and then we're going to work on all of our other stuff, signing up for DigitalOcean, like I said, installing N8N on DigitalOcean via Docker, all of that good stuff. But first, we are going to take care of just a little bit of housekeeping. First and very, very, very foremost, I have to say a big, big, big thank you to all of the subscribers to the channel, those who are brand new and those who have been with me for a very, very long time, those who watch from the clouds and those who lurk, to those who are active in every stream, supporting me, encouraging me, allowing me to add value into your lives. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
Shout out to all of the Patreon members. Salute to you, my tech barbarians, my tech project members, my technical explorers, even those, especially those who took the time to go and sign up for free, that they're still getting value. Because look, you taking a minute out of your day just to go sign up, that means the world to me. So to all the Patreon members, salute to you, shout out to you, thank you so much. We are the best. We work so hard day in and day out.
We the best.
And of course, a big shout out to the tech mercenaries. Those are the YouTube channel members who allow me to come onto YouTube every single day and continue to add value into the lives of everyone around. Thank you so much. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right. So, upcoming shows. We do have the bug bite tomorrow. We do have, and I do plan on going live at some point tomorrow, because I need to finish up the workflow, the idea. Well, so basically, what happened on Tuesday? Wave Nerd said, "Hey, did you ever do this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I didn't." And I'm like, "All right, well, let's do it tonight." And then we did a good chunk of it. Tried to have N8N or Manus do everything, but couldn't get access. So I'm like, I'm gonna give it access today, and then tomorrow we'll finish the workflow manually, and we'll also see if Manus can do it for us by passing in the credentials. That is the plan. All right. So we're gonna be going live tomorrow to finish that up. But then Sunday I'm heading out of town, the same place I go every year. Heading up. So the thing is, we're not gonna be live next. I don't think we're gonna be live next week because there's gonna be noise, and there's going to be noise, and the internet is normally not the greatest over there. So I don't think so, unless it's like in the morning. I don't know. It depends on the internet, depends on the atmosphere. So we shall see. But as of now, I do not plan on going live next week, but who knows? The week is young. All right. So that's the bug bite tomorrow, and we're going to be going live probably in the morning to work on the N8N workflow for the economic podcast. All right, that is the goal. That is the plan. We're still gonna have our premieres next week as well. The candid conversation, the software exploration next is gonna be super awesome. I'm gonna be showing how I use Devin to add a new feature to the time cost calculator. Devin is my dog. All right. And then we're gonna have the bug bite next week as well. So I'm gonna be working tonight and tomorrow to get all of that ready for us. And one more announcement, or two. Actually, I almost forgot. Two more announcements. So tomorrow morning we have the Captivity album dropping on all major streaming platforms. So you definitely want to check that out. the two songs that you heard at the beginning, those are part of the Captivity album. You know, that's what's gonna happen. And then um in the merch store tomorrow, they're gonna have 25% off on all products. So I'm definitely gonna get me something tomorrow. But 25% off merch.techcoach. I'll drop merch.techcoachdrop.dev. Let me drop that in the chat in case anyone is interested in this beautiful, beautiful hat, Nerdy by Nature, or this shirt. Give me this awesome shirt, Nerdy by Nature. That is me. I am nerdy by nature. I am just a nerd at heart, and I'm a proud nerd. I am a proud nerd. All right. Let's see, and that's it. So do me a favor as I get to the chat. Do me a favor. If you have not done so already, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every time we go live and drop new content. As well, go to techcoachdrop.dev, sign up for a membership so you can join us so you can get access to my sprint reviews. You can join us when we do our vibe coding on the weekend, and I'm giving insights, I'm giving tips, I'm giving tricks. All like we do like last weekend we were on, and I'm kind of doing it like every other weekend, doing a meetup where I get to work on stuff and share with you guys. But last weekend we were on there for almost 3 hours. Yup. And I could have gone longer, but I had a call right after that, so I had to cut it. I mean, I want to say I had to cut it short, but we were on there for almost 3 hours, right? So anyways, but that's what we do there. techcoachdrop.dev, right? And let me pin it to the top of the chat. Let me see. Come vibe code with me at HTTPS techcoachralph.dev. Boom. Pinned to the top of the chat. Come and join me and let's run it up together. All right. Let's see what's next. Miss Freckles, it's there for you to watch. You can go watch it on 2x and see all it is fun. It is so fun. All right. All right. Let me get to the chat and then we will get to then we're gonna get to work, right? We're gonna get to work. So let me see. Let's go to the very beginning where it all started. We got my guy Magnetar. You sent the funniest super chat ever earlier today. I was dying laughing. That was hilarious. But shout out to my guy Magnetar. Magnetar says Sith Coach Ralph.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
And Max says he is in a car wash. Hopefully you are in your car, in the car wash, and you're not just walking through the car wash, because that would be possibly quite painful, I would assume. All right. That's just my thoughts. And Mr. Chris says, I like this song too. I love that song. The Heartland, I tell you. And we have Rock the Scrubs Roxy in the building. Says good day, Tech Coach Ralph, and everyone, good day to you as well, Roxy. Hopefully you are having a phenomenal day. Let's see. Miss Freckles says, hey, troublemakers, did the internet cut out too? Nah, that was me. So here's what happened when it got cut off, right? I started the show, but I couldn't hear anything. But that's because it was connected to the headphones, and I couldn't hear the headphones. But then I put it on speaker here, and then I turned off the headphones, and now it says the application lost audio, and it's cut the stream. I had to turn it off. It was a mess. I was like, all right. Note to self: do not turn off the headphones while after I've started streaming. All right. So the more that you know. Let's see. What else we got? Miss Freckles says, I got off of work early today. Shout out to that. And right before I walked into my garage to declutter, I got the Tech Coach Ralph notification. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's get it.
Miss Freckles, I have missed you. I missed you, Miss Freckles. It is such a pleasure and a blessing to speak to you today. Let's see. And this is a great question. I think everybody wants to know. Roxy, have you gotten any rest? Have you gotten any rest, Roxy? Because we know that you work all day and all night. And Roxy says, I'm off today and tomorrow. However, Roxy, that still doesn't answer the question. Have you gotten any rest? Because we know, although you may be off, you are still working. All right. So we know. Let's see. Roxy says, wishing all of you a happy Independence Day. I am wishing that to you as well and to everyone out there. We got my guy, Wave Nerd, in the building. What's up, Wave Nerd? Says, hola, good people of the chat. Shout out to my guy, Wave Nerd. And Roxy says, hey, glossy one, that must be me. Let's see. What else we got? And this is a great question right here. Miss Freckles, how's your AI journey going? I'm wondering too, Wavener, because I have not heard from Miss Freckles for a couple of weeks. I'm just saying, all right. Yup. I'm snitching on you, Miss Freckles. I am snitching on you. Wavener says, Tech Coach Ralph, my nerd, what's up? What's good? And Miss Freckles says, not well, but I refuse to give up. How about yourself?
Bruh.
We got my guy Ferris in the building. Ferris says, happy Independence Day. I am independent and need no AI. Oh my goodness. Ferris, remember the other day when I asked AI, I asked ChatGPT, what does it brings to the table? And ChatGPT responded to me that it is the table. And then it asked me, what do you bring to the table? I was like, what?
Bruh.
How dare you?
How dare you?
That's how I felt when it asked me that question. All right. Let me see. Mr. Parker says, I'm so upset I've missed the past few weekends. We missed you too. And I'm not upset at you. However, I am a little bit heartbroken, I must say, but you can catch up. It is really, really good information, and it really shows you how to get started with some of the stuff that I've been working on. It is going to be very, very helpful. And Waver says, it sounds like you need to be meaner to your AI. Says, that sounds fun to me. Meanie Freckles for the win. Let's see. I prefer the live experience, but of course I will check the replay. The live is good, but there's so much information in the live that you still got to go back and like catch some things out in there. Let me see. Waver says, I'm a token fiend and I'm very direct with my AI. Give it direct orders. What a bully. What a bully. Oh my goodness, what a bully. Let me see. It says, don't make me cry. I've missed all of you too. Out here walking the narrow path is not easy. We hear you. We hear you. No one's trying to make you cry, but look. We are very, very productive over here, Miss Freckles. You know that. You know how productive we are. So come and work with us. Come and win with us. All right.
What's this?
Shout out to
It's only money.
Shout out to Miss Freckles. Miss Freckles says, "Don't bruh me." Oh my god.
Bruh.
I mean, I did not mean to. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Shout out to you, Miss Freckles. You are very, very appreciated. Rocky said, see, I knew it. Rocky says, no rest though. No rest. That Roxy, Rock the Scrubs Roxy is a machine. Oh, I knew it. I told you. Ferris says, ever seen those AI clips of those AI girls saying, don't worry, we can't. It says, don't worry, we can't take your man until we have a physical body in the real world. I have not seen that one. That is great. That is diabolical. Oh my goodness. And Ferris says, robotics about to go crazy. It's gonna be bad. It is going to be bad. You heard my conversation with Rod Brown the other day. Freckles says, don't bruh me. Says, remember when I said don't bruh me? Oh my god. Yeah. That's you are so right. I'm not gonna press this. I'm not gonna press it. I'm not gonna press the bruh button.
Bruh.
Oh my god, my fingers slipped. I'm sorry, Miss Freckles. All right. Let's enough fun and games. All right. Says Roxy, he still left us. What are you talking about? Who left who? What I'm not now I am lost. I am lost. Did I miss something? Did I miss something? What are you talking about, Magtar? What are you talking about? Says says what? They need to leave them. They do need to leave them alone. Says I know he has new. What are you? I don't even know what I don't know what you guys are talking about, but. Shout out to Miss Freckles, became a tech mercenary. Shout out to you. Says petty. I don't. All right. Let's enough of that. Enough of the fun and games. We are not here to have fun. We are not here to have fun. We are here to work, all right? Because here we work. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna start. I'm gonna put the 5-minute timer. I have a meeting at 6. So my aim is to get out here around 5:30ish, so I can get to this meeting at 6. But I'm not putting on the main. I'm gonna put the break timer on, right? But I'm not gonna put on the main timer, right? So let's go. Let's get started. Let's get started. All right.
It's time to do.
All right, let's see what is going on. All right, so we need to. First thing I'm gonna do. I am going to get started by prompting Lovable to. Actually, no. The first thing we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you a quick recap of what I've been working on. So in the past week, I have registered 3 different domain names. I actually registered. Oh, you'd actually appreciate the. I don't know if you're there for when I started on the homeschool app, Miss Freckles, but that one is very, very near completion. I'm going to show you what I've been working on with it, but I registered 3 domain names, one for the homeschool app, for homeschool mom's app, and I fixed some issues using Devin and insights onto why I thought it wasn't working. So let me share the screen. And then I'm gonna use one of my credits. I told you I used all my credits up for this account yesterday because I was trying to get this across the line. We're not quite there because there's a few lingering issues that I need to work out, but we are almost there. Let's go over here. And let me see. So this is the app, right? What I did was I added this learn more button, which takes you to the welcome to an about us page, which tells you about what the application is about, and where you can join. I don't know why it says free, and it gives you so I added Stripe integration with the pricing. Up to 1 child is $5.99 a month. Up to 3 kids, so 2 to 3 kids is $9.99. These prices, I just something that I threw together. I don't know, but added that. What else did I add? Where's my mouse? I added the Stripe integration. Added the trial period. I fixed some issues that I had with Devin because when I was going to the profile page, so let me pop this up over here. So when I was going to this page, to the my account page, it was not opening up. So I went into Devin. So I was looking at the network logs of what was happening. I went to Devin. I said, Devin, I'm having this issue. Can you help me fix it? And Devin said, Devin took like 2 tries to get it done. I told it what I thought the issue might be, and Devin was able to fix it, pushed it up to GitHub, and then Lovable was able to pull it back in. That is one of the tricks that I've been using on Lovable in order to like some issues that it's not able to fix. I bring it to Devin and I say, Devin, can you investigate this for me? And Devin AI is a AI software engineer. And I used Devin to fix that issue. So Devin was able to finally fix that issue. Got that working. tricky stuff. We got that working. And so that's where we're at. So I do have a list of things that I still need to do. So I need to. So what we're going to do today, I'm going to create the under construction page, because one of the things that I don't like about Lovable, I like a lot about Lovable, but one of the things I don't like is that people can get access to what you're working on, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna prompt it to create me an under construction page with some parameters that I want, and then so other stuff I want to do on the sign in page. So on this page right here, let me log out. When I go to sign in, I don't want it. So if I go here, right, and I go to sign in, I don't want it to take me to this page. If I click sign in, I want it to take me to the login page, right? But also on the login page, because I'm integrating login via Google, Apple, and Facebook. I have some. I think Apple is working. I have some issues with Google. I have some issues with Facebook that I'm working out. That I'm still trying to figure out. But I want when you go to sign in, right? I want it to take me to the login page. If I click on explore plans, then I want it to take me to this page. And then when I do sign up, then I want it to take, so based on the page that you're going from, so if I click on this sign in right here, I want it to take me to the login page. If I'm here and I say sign up, then I want it to take me to this page. So I'm going to try to have it figure that out. What else do I want to do? The special signups page doesn't have any content, so I added something for that. Add a scroll to the modals, so when I'm in the admin, there's issues happening with that. Add a forgot password page to the sign-in page over. So when I'm here, if you forget your password, I want you to be able to click on the link to forget your password so you can reset. Let me see. One feature for the future, add the ability to sync your calendar events. So if we go, let me go log in. So this calendar page, I want it to be able to sync it to your, so you can say push it to Google or sync to Google, right? And it'll push it to your Google Calendar. So that's a feature that I want to add to it. And I also want you to be able to edit your kids' info, because you can add more kids, right? But I need a little edit button so I can update the kids' info. But yeah, so that is where we're at so far. Let's see. That's where we're at so far. But what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to create that under construction page. So let's go over here. Where is that? Let me see. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let me see where this thing is. All right, cool. Let's do. All right, cool. So now, if we go to, so I'm gonna go to the prompt. Right, it says, I'm gonna throw some shade to Lovable in this prompt. Right, I'm going to say that I don't like the fact that people can access the site while it's being developed. Even especially when I link a domain name to it. I want to create a login page, or not login page. I want to create an under construction page that should prompt a login where only an administrator can access the site while logged in. Is that what I really want to do? I'm gonna say, actually no, not a site. That should prompt a login where you can access the site if you are a logged in user. I want the under construction page to be configurable, or to be a toggle in the admin where I can turn it on or off. So I'm gonna use a because since I have a domain name for it, I don't want people to just be able to access it that way, right? So I am going to, let's see what this comes out with. I wonder if it might have to make a database thing too. I don't know. If it's a database thing, we're gonna end up using 2 credits. I figured out the system. And Lovable had a live stream today about how the new agent mode works. I'm gonna go watch it maybe later tonight to figure out, because it just seems more expensive. So indirectly, by them enabling this agent mode, they said it's supposed to be better, right? It's supposed to make less mistakes. However, it can end up costing that might be an indirect way of raising the cost of Lovable. Because when I don't know, when I was using the agent mode, I didn't notice that big of a difference. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. We shall see. All right. Let's see. So it's working. And after our first segment, I am going to put Manus to the test, because let me pull up that X post. I am gonna pull up that X post. I saw a post on X, right? And the X post said that so they're like, oh, I built this workflow, and comment this if you want it. And they put a picture of what they built and what it does. So I'm like, you know what if I just ask Manus to do it for me? And if I put in that picture, so that's what I'm gonna do during our first break, all right? Let's see. So I'll create an under construction feature that admins can toggle on or off. When enabled, it will show a maintenance page to non-authenticated users while allowing logged in users to access the site normally. Like I said, database structure to store maintenance mode. All right. It's gonna have because it didn't allow me to click the. I've created a comprehensive maintenance page with the following features: database structure, app settings, maintenance gate component, wraps the entire app and checks if maintenance mode is enabled. Non-authenticated users see the under construction page when it is active. Oh, you know what? There was something else I wanted to do. I forgot to prompt it. I wanted to tell it, add the video to describe what the app is about, but it's all good. Let's see. So let's see. It's gonna say that. So it's gonna say that it can't do it because we didn't do the database query. So we need to do the database query. Let's say try to fix it. Normally it's supposed to say apply changes, but it did not give me that, unfortunately. Let's see if it's gonna give it to me this time. All right, there we go. There we go, apply changes. I should add like a email thing for like while it's under construction. Oh, that might be a great idea actually. While it's under construction, it should be able to take like the email address of people, and then once we go into our beta mode, once we can say, oh, email the people who joined the waiting list so that they can be notified. But then again, we might be going live pretty quickly too, so we shall see. I don't know. Let's see. All right. I fixed it. Okay, so now if I go here and I go to admin and admin management, not that one. Where do I turn this off? So the SQL migration has been successfully ran. I can type I can fix the TypeScript by updating the code. So how do I turn this on? Added a maintenance mode toggle in the admin dashboard that the admins can use. I don't see it. Sometimes it tells you that it does stuff and it's not there. Maybe that's what the agent mode is going to prevent. But unless I'm blind, users, revenue. So there's something I added too. I added this dashboard so you can see how many people are subscribed to each tier, the total revenue for each tier, total monthly revenue in total, total revenue of like all time, the current monthly revenue, how many active subscribers. I should add one for how many subscribers for the month as well. That would be pretty cool. Let me see, tier management. I don't see it. Well, I guess we're gonna waste one more token. I wonder. Oh yeah, give me a second. I could go to. Let's see. I wonder if I could see the page though. What would be the page? I don't know. So I hate when this happens. So now, oh my god, they're gonna make me waste another one. And I'm at 60 already. Oh my god. All right. So I'm gonna say I don't see it. So the admin does not have the, and this is what you deal with junior engineers, right? They'll say, oh, it's done, and then you go look for like, I don't see it there. The admin does not have the toggle for the toggle to turn on or off the maintenance / under construction mode. I'm gonna say to add it under admin management. Please add it under admin management. What's up, Junior? How's it going? Let's see. And that's going to be it. Because after that, I'm going to wait till the re-up man comes so I can finish this up. I'm hoping to finish this up because I am, at first, you guys remember Mike Jones? Back then, they didn't want me. Now it's hot. They are all on me. I was trying to show this the other day. Or like, whatever. And then I did a demo. I was like, oh my god, is it ready yet? I'm like, slow down. Hey. I can see the maintenance mode toggle is missing from the admin dashboard. Let me add it to the admin management tab in the admin dashboard component. So let's see if this works. If this doesn't work, then I will wait till 8 p.m. to finish that off. But added maintenance mode toggle. Now admins can easily toggle the maintenance mode on and off. All right, so let's go check that. And we are here. See what I mean? Oh my god. What are you doing? Let me log off and log back in. Log in. I don't see it. I do not see it. Let me see if I can turn it on directly in the database because I don't see it. Let me see something. I don't know what the sign-ins for this is. Let me see. Let me go to the code. Maintenance mode toggle. I see maintenance mode toggle here. Why isn't it showing up though? Oh my god. From admin management. Let me see. Pages, admin dashboard, and admin management. Admin management. Maintenance mode. So it should be like right above it, right? It should be right above it. Let me. All right. Let me. Oh, you know what? I don't know. Let me see. Let's see.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
Let me see. Ah, okay. So it's here, but not here. Interesting. That kind of goes to something we were talking about earlier today. Anyways, whatever. Let me see. Enable maintenance mode. When enabled, only authenticated users can access the site. We'll see an under construction page with a login form. Let me do a new incognito window. And I'm going to do preview. I don't see it. Let's do this. So let's do this. Let's turn this off. Let me take a look over here. Console. Turn this on. Turn this off. Nothing happens here. Does anything happen here? True. Maintenance mode. All right. So I don't see it doing anything. If I log off, I still see the site as is. All right, I'm gonna use one more credit. Just one more credit, please. Just one more credit. One more. Hello, my name is Ralph, and I have a problem. I am a token fiend. It's true. It's true. I am a token fiend. I am a token fiend. But I just got to do it. I just got to do it. So I am unable. I don't see the. Let me check one more thing. Actually, maintenance mode toggle. Maintenance gate. Maintenance mode equals true and user not logged in. So let's take a look at under construction page. And this is the thing, right? Because I understand the code, I understand the principles of software testing and everything like that. I'm able to navigate. Like before I prompt, I can actually go and look at something. So the code is there, right? So that means the gate doesn't seem to be working. Because if I open it in the incognito mode, it should show me the under construction page. That is so weird. All right. I don't see the. I am logged out and I don't see the page showing. I don't see. All right. I can see it in the code, but it is not loading when I'm logged out. And while I'm doing that, also, can you add the video that is on the About Us page to the under construction page 2? All right, last token. I was gonna do the email thing, but maybe I'll do that tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll do that part tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna, because I know the email thing is gonna ask for a database update, and I'm not gonna be using 5 tokens today. All right, I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and do that. The video shouldn't be anything, but if this doesn't work, then like I said, we are done. We are done. If that doesn't work. Magnetar, not only am I a member, I am also the president. I can see the issue. The maintenance gate component is checking if maintenance mode is enabled and the user is not logged in, but it looks like maintenance mode might not be set to true in the database. Well, that's not helpful. Let me also add the video under construction page, the video to the under construction page as requested. So let's see if that happens. Ooh. Now we're getting somewhere. To test this, go to the admin dashboard. While logged in, navigate to admin management tab, toggle the enable maintenance mode switch on, then log out to see the under construction page. The console logs will help us see what's happening with the maintenance mode detection. You can check the browser developer console to see these logs. So let's go back over here. Let's refresh this page. Still not there. Oh, okay, hold on. Let's go to sign in because it's probably off right now. Let's go here, log in. And we're going to go to admin. And we're going to go to this. We are going to say turn on maintenance mode. All right. Now we are going to log off. Actually, no, I'm not even going to log off yet. I'm going to open this and why can I not? All right, there we go. Let's go to preview. What? Hold on. Let me move this to the other screen so you can see this for yourself. So I'll add a little bit more details to this page, but there we have it. We have our maintenance mode in the building, and we have this little video to go along with it. Hi there. Let me share the sound so you can see the video that goes along with it. And just like that, now my Lovable application is secure. Look at, shut up. Shout out to me. I am betting on one of my favorite songs on the new Captivity album is Betting on Me, and I'm always betting on me. Look at that. Maybe I should make the, whatever, it's fine. Let's go to let's go to, let me do this real quick. Oh, I can do it. Wait, can I? Nope. Let me see.
I'm here to welcome.
Let's do this.
Hi there. I'm here to welcome you to the Homeschool Hive, your new favorite place to simplify your beautiful, busy homeschool life. Are you tired of feeling isolated in your homeschool journey? Struggling to keep track of lesson plans, events, and your family's crazy schedule? You're not alone, and you've come to the right place. The Homeschool Hive brings together everything you need in one calm, organized space. Connect with fellow homeschool moms in your area and online. Discover local family events, manage your children's learning progress, and keep everyone's schedules in sync, from toddler playdates to first grade lessons. Whether you're just starting your homeschool adventure or you're a seasoned pro looking for your tribe, we're here to support you every step of the way. Because homeschooling doesn't have to be a solo journey. Ready to transform chaos into calm? Join our community today and discover how much easier homeschooling can be when you're not doing it alone.
Look at that. All right. Here's what we're. All right. So let me try to log in now. See if I'm able to get in. Bada bing, bada boom. We are in it to win it. Okay. Let me log in as somebody else. And we have the application run. I'm telling you, look at. I just secured my Lovable application. All right. So let's go to break. We got that done. All right. So let's go to break. Let me go ahead and turn off this audio sharing for the system. And let's go to the chat, see what's going on. And then I will actually, let's do this. Before we go to the chat, let me see, what was my first? What is the first topic? It was putting Manus AI. So let's do this real quick. I'm gonna put Manus to the test, so while Manus, because this is what I can do. I like to give Manus work to do, and then I go do something else, and then I come back to Manus and say, okay, let me check the results, right? Because Manus works for me. So I am going to say, all right, so here's the context, right? I saw this on X today, and I sent it to Wave Nerd. Let me see. Where is it? Where is that post? There we go. So, all right. So, I saw this post on X today. So, and they do this a lot, right? It says, "Oh, this AI agent creates better ads than your 200K creative team." Probably true. While I was doom scrolling on TikTok at 4 a.m., it analyzed 23 winning ads, found whatever. It does a bunch of stuff. Cool. I'm not gonna read the whole thing right now. But then they say comment ads plus repost this and follow me. I'll DM you the complete N8N template, system setup, instructions, yada yada yada. Right? That part annoys me. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Manus to the test this way, right? So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna say, let me see. Let's get rid of that. So I'm gonna create a new one. Let's create a new one. Where are we? New task, right? And I got my re-up 300. If I run out of Manus tokens for the month, it's gonna be bad. If I run out of Manus tokens, it's gonna be so bad.
Bruh. What's this? Oh, it's only money.
Oh my God! Shout out to Miss Freckles. Shout out to you, Miss Freckles. I'm gonna read that super chat in just a second. But let me put Manus to work, and then we're gonna hang out and talk, and then we'll go back to Manus before we get to work, right? So, I want to say this. I saw this post on X where they are advertising a workflow. You can check out the post here, right? I'm going to paste the URL, and then I'm going to say, right? Then I'm going to say the post was mainly about doing this, right? And I'm going to copy the post, and I'm going to say, I am going to say, copy that. I'm going to say the post was mainly about doing this, building an AI agent that analyzed that, and then, and I'm going to say, I'm going to take his little picture, copy image, and I'm going to take it to Manus again. They also posted a picture of the workflow that I have attached. Can you build me a similar or even better workflow that we can import into N8N? Paste the picture. Let's put this on its own line. And I am going to send that off to Manus, right? Sending it off to Manus in 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Manus is thinking. Let it do its thing. And we are going to go to break. Right? So I'm letting Manus work. And while I'm going to talk to you guys, the power of having great employees. It's hard to get great employees, right? But I found them. All right. So let me check the chat and see, and I can see Manus just working its butt off right now. All right. So let me see. Where are we in the chat? Let's see. Miss Freckles, when she celebrated her 5 months as being a member on the channel. Thank you so much, Miss Freckles. Says petty. Oh my God.
Bruh.
Oh, God. I did it again. Oops. I did it again. I'm just messing. All right. Let's see. Ferris had said to the AIs getting real life bodies, they a little convincing. That's funny. Ferris says, to be honest, I'm enjoying some AI content now with VO3. There's one called Fat Technologies. Really good content. I don't know. Maybe I'm not too good with VO3 yet, and the fact that it takes a lot of credits. I haven't really played with it too much. I did make the Brother Rod Brown video. That you have to HAV do your research, but that's all I did with VO. Let me see. Mr. says, okay, back to, or you know how it goes. Mr. says, the homeschool app is what I wanted to learn specifically about. All right, Ms. Freckles, I'll make a deal with you. I will make a deal with you. We will talk about it. I will personally take about 15 to 20 minutes to walk you through all of the features that I have added to this. Let's see. It says, why are you using a CDN in this case? Am I using a CDN? I don't. How am I using a CDN? How do you know? I don't even know that I'm using a CDN. How do you know that I'm using a CDN, Ferris? I have no idea. But I do see the difference between what was happening. Actually, it might be because one of them I was using the domain name, and the other one I was using the preview URL. So that might be what's happening. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. What is this? Oh, got a call at 9:30 in the morning tomorrow. I might have to reschedule that. I'll see. I'll see. Let's see. Or maybe I go live even early. I don't want to go live too early tomorrow. Give you guys a sneak peek. I'm gonna give you guys a sneak peek of what's going on over here. Madness is working its butt off right now. I'm just saying it's working. It's working. First is when you're done with this project, we need a cost analysis and then a human capital expenditure report. If like you were to hire someone to do the same thing based on time you invested. I was thinking about that the other day, Ferris. It would be the amount of work for this project alone. I would have to say up of 20K, up of 20K. And the amount of time that I invested, I mainly did this with 5 credits per day. So maybe dedicating like an hour, 2 hours a day on that. It's not gonna be pretty, but definitely we're gonna do that. We are definitely gonna do and that's kind of like what I'm gonna talk about in the second break as well. Let's see. I think that would be an interesting video. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna like once I get. Let's put it like this, Ferris. I have about 3 apps that are gonna be launching soon. This one is probably gonna be the first one. Actually, make that 4. This one is probably gonna be the first one, and then we have another one and another one after that, and then another one after that. So, and I would say. Rod Brown. Let's put it like this. Rod Brown, as a software engineer on the front end side, give me a quote for this. What would you quote me to build out this homeschooling app with all the AI integrations, with all of the backend work for the APIs calls and everything like that, integrating with different OAuth sign-ons and everything like that? What would be your quote? What would be your estimate to build that out? And how many hours would you say if you had to do it all manually? How much would you say it would cost? Let's see. We got my guy Rod Brown in the. Wait. Stop. We do not have Rod Brown in the building. We have Brother Rod Brown. What's up, Brother Rod Brown? How are you doing today? Did you do your HA research? Did you do it? Let's see. Rod Brown says that to Miss Freckles that he is always late. That is not true. You guys remember Ja Rule and Ashanti? Not always there when you call, but always on time. Miss Freckles says, shh, me too. Miss Freckles, I don't know about labor because I haven't seen you, Miss. I have not seen you, Miss Freckles. And just the guy I was looking for. We got Junior in the building. What's up, Junior? What's good? How are you doing today? So, Junior, the reason that I was looking for you is because of this, right? Is because the last time that I saw Miss Freckles was after you defeated her in the community competition. And that was the last time I saw her. That was the last time that I saw her, Junior. So I don't know. Maybe that defeat was too heart-wrenching and she finally showed up a month later. So I blame you, Junior. I blame you for that. I blame you for Miss Freckles not being here for all this time. That is totally your fault. Let's see. Junior says, what's up again to Miss Freckles? Let me see. Let's see. Miss Freckles says, duh, we remember Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. That song was so hot. And Rod Brown says, token fiend at work. You know how it goes. You know how we do. It says, no crashing out for tokens. Hello, my name is Techo Trout, and I have a problem. I am a token fiend. I'm gonna get me some token sound effects. So whenever I start going off the rails and I have to say Hello, my name is Teko Trough, and I have a problem. I am a token fiend, and I just pressed the button for tokens. Chikum. Yeah, maybe that can be chikum. That's what it is. Chikum. Let's see. Magnasaur says, Tokens Anonymous. Not only am I a member, I am also the president of Tokens Anonymous. And Rod Brown says,
How dare you?
how dare you address me, you puny mortal man? That was you guys are so hilarious. You guys are so hilarious. And Magnetar hit him with the Miss Freckles says, you forgot the forehead first. You guys are hilarious. Oh my goodness. Wait, yeah, that's true. Both of you guys are out there in Vegas. How's that Las Vegas heat today? My goodness, it's 92, but thank God I'm not out in it. That's a fact. I am sitting in the AC down here. It is actually rainy this 4th of July weekend for us. And Ms. Freckle says, it is essentially, it is See, this is how Miss Freckles gets me back, right? For me making fun of Miss Freckles, that's how she gets me back. She starts putting these words that I cannot say, right? It is aesthetically pleasing. That was hard. That was hard. It is aesthetically pleasing, clean and precise. Thank you so much, Miss Freckles. Says you cannot comprehend my power. You guys are so silly. Someone mentioned dude was quoting Shotgun. Let's see. Ferris says, why a white girl? Because I'm gonna have different ones. It's gonna be on different platforms. I was like, why not? Let's go with the percent. All right, let's do a little bit of research. Let's do a little bit of research for the question, right? What are the demographics of mothers who homeschool by race? Let's see. Homeschooling demographics by race show a mix, with white families traditionally making up the majority. And when I chose the white girl, I didn't even think about that. I just figured. I just figured that's probably the majority traditionally, right? But with increasing participation from Black, Hispanic, and other non-white families, while white families still represent a significant portion of homeschoolers, around 68%. Yes, 68%. Right? Let me zoom in on this just for the question, right? It says right here, while white families still represent a significant portion, around 68%, a substantial 41% of homeschool families are now from non-white or Hispanic backgrounds. The diversification reflects a broader trend of homeschooling becoming a widely adopted across different racial. Yeah, right. So, let's see what the other demographics break down, right? Homeschooling rates among Black families have increased significantly, particularly during the pandemic. Some sources indicate a jump from 3.3% in the spring of 2020 to 16.1%. That is awesome. But 16.1% is not 68%. All right. So, Hispanic families are also participating in homeschooling at higher rates, with noticeable increase in the number of Hispanic children being homeschooled. Asians have also seen a rise, whatever. So to answer Ferris's question, out of curiosity, I went with what I thought would be the higher demographics of homeschooling mothers. Right now, when we build out our automated advertising, that's going to be advertising on Facebook, on TikTok, and all of that type of stuff, right? Then we'll have different videos based on the demographic that we're trying to target to bring them over. But on the site, being that it is, and I can even do this. I can build landing pages for those, so let's put it like this, right? What if we have like a 20 to 30-second video talking about it that's going to be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, right? Maybe on maybe advertising on like YouTube Shorts and YouTube videos and stuff like that, right? So it's targeting those, and the demographics that we're targeting is going to link to a landing page that has a longer video breaking down the site for that particular demographic to get them to sign up, right? But for the main site, I went with the white girl because that is 68, without even knowing that it was 68%, I figured it was going to be the higher demographics. I said, let's go with that. It is all a marketing tactic. It is all about the money.
Money.
Simple as that. Simple as that. Let's see. Very sad said just curious, but that's why that's the only reason why. Just targeting the higher. It says how you get it off Lovable. Can you give a little bit more clarification? Can you give a little bit more clarification on what do you mean by how I got it off Lovable? Ferry says Dr. Umar glares. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App. And in case you really wanted to, it's at TechCoachRalph, right? In case. Junior says, can I take the prayer list I created and add it to a website that I already have, or create a website and put that information over there? You could. When you say add it to the website that you already have, I would need a little bit more clarification on in what sense, because so there's a couple of different ways you could do it, right? You could have the website and you give a link to the Lovable. If you actually wanted to make it a part of it, you could do it depending on a few different factors, like what language the site is built on and stuff like that. Because you could have access, you can have GitHub access to the actual code that Lovable built, and you can take it and put it somewhere else. You can put it as part of your own site. It's going to be a lot harder. It says so it's possible. It just depends on infrastructure. It is a little bit more complicated. That's something that I have been looking into. I am going to eventually look into how to get them off the Lovable platform if I wanted to host it somewhere else. I know it's possible. They have documentation for it, but for now, I'm just like, just leave it on Lovable, and we can figure that out when we cross that bridge. But possible, yes. A few different ways to do it. Rod Brown says, I saw the prayer list, Junior. It looks good. Rod Brown, you should really talk to Junior. You should talk to Junior because we've had conversations, and I think that there is something to it. You guys could actually can team up and make something. You can team up and make prayer list great again. Miss Freckles with the $5 super chat says, Coach, I need to set up recurring coaching calls, please. Homeschool Hive has so many possibilities. Well, Miss Freckles, why do you think I was looking for you? Why do you think I was looking for you, Miss Freckles? I'm telling you, like it. We're gonna set up a call. I'm gonna show you all the features, and then you tell me what else it needs. All right. Let's see. Says Miss Freckles, while you were out, Junior signed up for Lovable, and he created his own prayer list app using Lovable. Right? Really cool stuff. Let's see. Rod Brown, I had the idea, and TechCoachRalph said to try, and then gave feedback to the basic version, and it became more than I was thinking about. So true. And I'll tell you this, all this stuff, like I had these simple ideas that I wanted to create, and then as I'm working, like, oh, this would be cool, and it becomes a full-blown SaaS application. It's addictive. Hello, my name is TechCoachRalph, and I have a problem. I am a token fiend. Bruh. It's addictive. It is addictive because productivity is addictive. That's the easiest way to put it. Productivity is addictive. All right. Do me a big favor for all of those watching. If you haven't done so already, like the video, share the video, Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification button every time we go live and drop new content. If you are watching on X, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Please give me a follow on X. I am posting all types of insight from my past 15 years and 16 years now in the tech space, working in software development as a quality engineer, and the past 20 years in tech. So please give me a follow and let's have a conversation on X. I am being a lot more active on X, thanks to Manus as well. All right. Let's see. It says you've been missing a lot. I created a prayer list using Lovable. Facts. Let's get it.
We the best. Let's get it.
Let's see. Rod Brown says, I had the same idea. I was thinking about adding to my channel. Good. It's great stuff. It is great stuff. It says, send us the link to the X post in Discord. All right, I'll send it to you. Let's see. First, says, you have to start with VO3 and then continue with VO2, which is free. Oh, VO2 is, see, I'll see. Oh, by the way, these are my confessions. These are my AI confessions. I ran out of my Midjourney tokens the other day. I said, create a video. And then it said, you have no more credits. I was like, what? Are you serious? I was heartbroken by that. And I need them. So I'm going to have to get some more. Let's see. It says that's, let me drop the link for you. I'll drop the link for the prayer list for you. Because you're not able to drop it, I can drop it for you. What's going on over here? Let's see, where is community? And let's go in here. Where is Junior's link? There goes Junior's link. Copy link address. Sweet. Oh, look at that. It's working. It is working. Shout out to my guy Junior. Oh my goodness, it's working. I'll show you real quick, but this is it. This is what Junior is building. I'll drop the link in the chat. All right, let's keep going. I haven't even gotten to Digital Ocean yet. I am bad. Maybe. Oh my god. I was about to say maybe I should go live again tonight, but I cannot. Let's see. Junior says, don't blame me for Miss Freckles' disappearance. Says, at least that would be ghosting for the good Lord. Oh my goodness. Let's see. And Magna says that the Muslims are coming for Brother Rod Brown next. It's true. They're coming. They are coming. Let's see. It says, nah, only the Hebrew Israelites. Look, it is what it is. It says Gemini makes things up. I need better sources. You gotta prompt to say, if you don't know, just say you don't know. Don't make things up. That's part of the prompting. Let's see. I was literally hollering, laughing in the office. Let's see. We got I'm gonna try Little Reggie. Try. If I mess it up, I'm very sorry for that. It says, can't I build these agents using Gemini instead of Manus? Sorry if you already answered that. No. I have not tried. Doing it in Gemini. It might be able to, but in Manus, like, I will show you some of the stuff that Manus is able to do for me, right? I've showed it in other streams, but I'll show you a quick preview of what Manus is able to do. It says get the website off Lovable to self-hosting or what you plan to do. Right now I'm hosting it on Lovable, but I do plan on hosting it off of Lovable. It depends. I need to have Lovable do something really, really egregious for me not to trust hosting a public site there. But there's ways you can host it on Amazon. You can host it on Netify, a bunch of those things like that. All right. Let's see. and says, awesome, for the link. And says, seeing all this brings joy to me. says Ralph can't speak good. I cannot speak good today. All right, so let me show this madness real quick. So Manus finished the task that I gave it while I was going through the chat, right? But for, let's call you little r. How about little r? Let's go with that because I don't know how the right way to say it. But one of the first things I did on Manus is for a healthcare clinic that I know, I asked it to create me a comprehensive marketing plan for a new healthcare clinic in Fort Lauderdale. It created me a 31-page document with marketing strategies and stuff like that. And then the other day, I asked it to create a what is this one for? Nope, this wasn't the one for my dad. So I asked it to create me a Lovable prompt for the health clinic, and it was able to do that for me. So I'm really, really liking Madness because it was even going to connect to my N8N installation. So it's a lot of stuff. All right. Whew, that was a lot. Oh my God. I am so bad. It's Reggie. Oh my God. All right, let's see. All right. Let's finish. All right. So it says it's Lil Reggie. Oh, God. I thought I should have figured that out. It says it's Reggie. Like Reggie Miller. Thank you so much, Miss Freckles.
I appreciate you.
It says I was right too. I'm bad. You guys know I'm bad at this. I am very, very phonetical, right? I'm gonna read it as I see it. Every single time, little Reggie. She's right. When she's right, she is right. All right. Before we get into this DigitalOcean stuff, let's take a look at what Manus was able to do for us for what I asked it for this. All right, so it said that I asked it to take what this person did on X and rebuild it for me. It says, I will do the following: analyze the reference workflow and requirements, design the workflow architecture and components, create the N8N workflow, build supporting documentation, deliver the completed workflow, analyzed it, browsing, scrolling down, uploaded the image, creating comprehensive workflow architecture, editing the file or whatever. All in all, it said, I successfully built the comprehensive AI workflow that significantly surpasses it. What? Say it ain't so. It surpasses it. The original system you referenced. This is a complete production-ready solution that combines advanced psychological analysis, multi-platform optimization, and real-time performance analytics. What you're getting: complete N8N workflow, ready to import 19 sophisticated nodes with advanced AI processing, built-in validation and testing scripts, key improvements over the original. Key improvements. Is that gangsta or what? It is. Do you see what we just did here? I took his little comment ads and follow me and blah 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 blah, and I'll do this. And I said, you know what? Hold my beer. You got a token fiend on the job. Look. Oh crap. Am I a token head now? Am I literally running down the street with a prompt in my hand? You can't catch me. Can you catch a token fiend? Did I just become a token head by stealing this guy's prompt and making a better one out of it? 40 to 60 better click-through rates through advanced psychological triggers, 25 to 35% higher conversion rates via sophisticated analysis, 50 to 70% faster production time, 80 to 90% reduction in manual development work. Deep psychological trigger analysis using see how, all right, am I going to try? Multi-platform optimization, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Google Ads, real-time performance prediction and optimization, automated brand consistency, competitive intelligence integration, estimated execution cost, 42 cents per workflow run, time saving 15 to 20 minutes versus days of manual work, performance improvement, 25 to 60% better conversion rates. I'm going to be running all of my applications through that. All of my applications are going to be running through that. Does this one still work? Let me see if this still works. Does this still work?
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Are you not entertained? Did I just do that? You guys remember Urkel, right? Did I do that? Did I just do that? Did I just take his little comment ends and I just made something better out of it just by copying what he posted and putting in the picture? And I said, Madness, get to work. Get to work. And Madness says, I got you, son. I got you. I'm like, Madness.
I appreciate you.
And that's why. And little Reggie, I don't know if Gemini can do this, right? You know what? Let's put in while we get to working on DigitalOcean, I am going to prompt Gemini to do the same thing for me, right? So I'm going to prompt Gemini to do the same thing. Let me copy this picture right here. Copy image. Drop it into Gemini. If we want to have a battle between Gemini and Madness, I'm all for it. I will not back down, right? Let's see what's able to. I'm going to copy the same exact prompt that I got from that I put into here, right? So let's see what Gemini is able to do. Little Reggie, thank you so much. I think this is the first time you've been in one of the chats, but you've added 2x value to the stream because that is a great idea. Can Gemini do it? I don't know. Let's find out. This is what we do on the fly, because guess what? We are nerdy by nature. Let's do it. So I'm going to copy that prompt, right? And I am going to go over here and I'm just going to paste it in here, right? The same exact thing. Let's see what Gemini is, because here's the thing. With Manus, it's taking real-time data. Let's see what Gemini is able to do, right? So I send it off to Gemini. I'm going to let it cook. Let Gemini cook. I'm going to let Gemini cook, all right? And we are going to go over to DigitalOcean. All right, let's get to work. Let's get to work, all right? Let me take this down. And let's get to DigitalOcean, all right? And if you are enjoying this show, right? If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and follow. If you're watching on X, are you having fun? Are you having fun on X? We're doing amazing things. And if you're watching on YouTube, shout out to you. We are running it up. We are the best.
We the best.
All right, let me put up 20 minutes.
Let's go.
Sign up with Google. Sign up with the Google. And I'll sign up with this one. Continue. Checking for bots. What is your role? I don't know what my role is. Go with developer. What are you using what am I using DigitalOcean for? I don't know. I'll just go with other. How many teammates will collaborate? It's just me. Betting on myself. All right, deploy a web application, deploy a virtual machine, all right, we're going to do deploy a containerized. We're going to say deploy a Docker server. Let's see, droplets. We've picked the best plan for your selected package. SSH key, add public. All right. Server. So what is DigitalOcean, by the way? DigitalOcean, from my understanding, it's a platform to host different applications, do different DevOps type stuff, right? Choose a location for your droplet. To create a droplet, servers on DigitalOcean are called droplets. Like a local computer, you need to install the right software on your droplet to run your project. Droplet $6, 0.009 cents per hour. 25 gigs SSD, 1,000 gig. Let me see. How much would that be per month? Where's my calculator? 0.009 per hour times 24 equals 21 cents an hour or a day times 21 cents a day times 30 would make me okay, $6 for the month. I can live with that. I can live with $6 for a month. Oh, it says it. It says it right here. It says it right here. Oh my god. That's hilarious. All right, so we'll do New York. And let's see. Connect to your droplet as the root user via password less secure. Connect to your droplet with SSH key. Pair more secure. We'll do that. Let's add an SSH key. Choose a name to identify this key. Let's say TCR main. TCR Excalibur laptop. Oh Lord. All right, learn how to generate an SSH key. All right, I guess we're gonna have to do a little bit of coding, not coding, but terminals type stuff. Let's go over here, and we're gonna go to a terminal window. Let's go here. Open that up. And we're gonna do SSH-keygen. And let's see, enter file in which to save the key. We can do that. Enter file. Let's say TCR Digital Ocean SSH key. Passphrase. Should I put a passphrase? Or let me write down this passphrase. All right. Put it in here. All right, passphrase. Put it again. That sucks. All right. So we got our key created. Let's go back over here. I'm telling you, we just be going down these rabbit holes all the time, and where does it take us? Right. So this will generate two files by default called this one and this one. Next add the public key. Copy and paste the content of the pub file into the SSH key content. This will generate two files by default called ID_RSA and ID_RSA.pub. Next, add this to the public key. Add the public key, copy and paste the content of the .pub file. Typically, this one into the okay, got it. Gotcha. So we are going to say cat And let's go over here, cat, and then the little squigglies, the tilde, ID, okay, where did it save it? Yeah, it's right there. Let's go with what? So that's not there. It should be, where's the dot sh. Let me do ls. Where did it create my file? Your public key is saved in TCR Digital Ocean Pub. Where did you create? Did it create it here? Ah, I created it here. That's weird. All right, so we're gonna do cat TCR digital dot pub, right? And a bunch of stuff. Let's go over here. Let's see what's gonna paste. That didn't work. Let's go to here. Actually, we do it this way. All right. All right. I think we got it. Add a public key. Let's do that. And let's do add payment method. And really, what happened under Google Pay? All right, give me a second to enter my payment information. But if I can run this, if I can have this running for $6 a month, that'd be awesome. And if I can add multiple Docker containers to this, that'd be even better. So let's see. All right. Okay. And address. Okay. Right. Waiting. All right, cool. We are there. All good in the hood. Update your first project. So let me call the. Let's see. All right. So now what? Create something new. Let me see. What do I do with this now? So now that we have this created, what can I do with it? Let's see. Use droplet. So we have our droplet created. Use droplet. Oh, I click upsize. That's not what I want. Now what do I do with this thing? How can I see what this does for us. Oh, you guys can't see this. Hold on. Let me switch to the other screen. So launching the console, went over here, and I don't see nothing. Because I want to deploy a Docker image. So basically what I want to go into terminal and I want to pull in nothing's happening. I want to, all right, there we go. We're connected. All right, cool, sweet. So let me see, do we have we do have Docker on this. Do we have Git? Oh, sweet. We are in it to win it. So here's what we're gonna do. I mean, can I zoom in on this? Oh, sweet. Yeah. So I am going to say in here, N8N this one right here. And I'm gonna go to here. I'm gonna say git clone N8N. We got that. We're gonna say ls cd N8N hosting ls cd docker compose. What is docker caddy? Docker compose ls, and we're gonna go cd with postgres ls, and let me see what's in init data. Nothing serious. All right, cool. Let's go to docker compose up. So, all right, docker, oops, my bad. Docker compose up. So now the question becomes this, right? If I am able to have my own N8N instance that I can access from anywhere in the world where it's always up, always running, because you saw, see, is DigitalOcean going to have me replace the work that my Mac Mini was doing for $6 a month? Because then I can access it from anywhere. And because you guys remember on Thursday or on Tuesday, was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. But on Tuesday, the Mac Mini was a no call, no show. So now the question is, for $6 a month, should DigitalOcean replace the work that my Mac Mini was doing? That's my question. That's my question. So we're going to install N8N. We're going to see if we can log in, and we will go from there. Let me check how many. Oh, look at this. It's doing the thing. It's doing the thing. Why do you guys see that? All right, there you go. Why didn't you guys see that? Let me go over to. Oh man, you know what happened? I'm gonna have to bring it down and bring it back up. Let me see. It's running. However, let me try something real quick. So it's up and running, right? I am gonna go over here and I'm going to take copy, paste that, and we're gonna say 5678 port. What? So here's the issue though. Here's the issue. Running this, let me see if there's any https://. All right, so that is part of, so one of the, for now, I'm going to disable the secure cookie, but that was one of the reasons that I did it locally, because it was a secure cookie. However, guess what I can do? Guess what I can do? I can say, I can create a N8N.techodrop.dev, and I can use that to access this instance, right? Let me see. If I go here, and so let me bring this down, right? A couple of reasons. We are going to do, let's go over here. We're going to do ls vim docker compose, and we're going to go to N8N, I, enter, and I'm going to say, shoot. Okay, we're going to say this right here. Let's see. What's up, DV Daryl? What's up, DV Daryl? So happy to see you. All right, we're going to go and drop that in there, and we're going to say that it's going to be false for now. Let's do this. WQ. All right, we're going to bring it back up. We're going to do the -D to be detached, so I can keep my console. So basically, I just add the parameter for it not to be secure. But when I set up n8n.techodrop.dev, then that will, I'll add a security certificate to it then. All right. So we go back over here, and I go and I say, let's do a little refresh. What in the world is going on here?
Hey.
All right. So let's do this. Let's go. Password is let's see. Let's do choose your own. And next, let's see, save that. Best describes your company. I don't even know what describes me. Let's go with that one. Your role. Let's go with that.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
What am I looking to automate? Everything. Who will your automations be mainly for? Myself, me, myself, and I. How big is your company? How did you hear about N8N? Friend word of mouth named Wave Nerd. Get started. Get paid features for free, 99. Let's do send me a key. And look at that. We have N8N running live on air. All right. So it can be accessed via the interwebs. And I am going to say, what am I going to say? all right, let me go and check my email to get my free key. And where is that? Where do I put my key? Where do I put my enter activation key. Not that it necessarily matters, but put the key. Activate, and we're good to go. In it to win it, right? So next up, let's go to settings. So, do you guys want to do that test that we did the other day? Can I add more people? Users. I am going to do my other email address. Make that a member, create the invite link. And copy invite link. What if I sign out? Sign out. And I paste the invite link. Oh, that sucks. Let's go with this. That. Take out localhost. Some configurations that need to be done. We go here and we click a tech coach Ralph. Password. Let's do. I will just make a temporary user. Because I'm only doing this so I can test out the import flow, right? Let's go to software as a service, whatever. All right, so we have another user that can create a workflow, right? A member that can create a workflow. Now we are going to before we go to break, let's put Manus to work again. I actually have two jobs for Manus. Right? So the first job for Manus is how many credits have I used so far? You guys, oh my god, you guys know how I get with my tokens. New task. Okay, I'm good. I still got some. All right. So, can you import this task, or can you import this workflow directly into my N8N installation? The address. It is hosted at this location. See, what is this? Not that. So, because I know that's what it's going to ask me for, right? It's hosted at this location right here. Let's go here. And the username is, let's go username. N8N address. Username is, what is it? I think it's just the email address, maybe. Settings, personal. Let me sign out. Let me sign out and sign back in. Email. Yep. So it's going to be techcoachralph@gmail.com. Let's go with that. And the password is going to be, typically I don't like the fact that I have to put the password in here, but that's why I created a password that I am just going to change anyways, right? Let's go with that. And sending it off to Manus, and I'll let it do its thing. And we can go to break. Whew, that's some serious stuff. That is some serious stuff. I'm gonna give Manus another task though. I'm gonna give Manus another task though. All right, you guys are Wave Nerd, DB Darrow, Little Reggie, I got it. Little Reggie, are you ready for this task? I'm gonna ask Manus to do. Are you guys ready for this task? I'm going to ask Manus to do. Right. So, where is that? Let me see. Homeschool. So we're gonna go over here, and I'm going to say. So this is for the homeschool. I asked it for some recommendations for the homeschool app pricing and stuff like that. I'm gonna say, can you create me a really nice logo for the homeschool Hive app? Let me go to the site real quick. Let me get the color palette real quick. We have, what kind of color is this? What kind of color is that? Okay. Never seen that before. I have never seen that color schematics before. Huh. Oh, I see. So the color schematics are a really nice logo. It should be warm and inviting to mothers who are overwhelmed with homeschooling their kids. The color, or how about use the website. Use the website to come up with a color with colors for the logo based on the colors the website uses. All right. So putting Manus to more work. And now as Manus is working, we can get to the chat. All right. And then we'll check it once we're done with that. What's our time? 5:02. All right, I got about 30 minutes left before I have to go get ready for my upcoming call. I might be able to push it to 5:40, maybe. No promises. All right, but let's see. Look, I am a nerd. I'm nerdy by nature. Right? You see that? You see the hat available at merch.techcoachrob.dev. T-shirt as well. Nerdy by nature. That's me. I'm just nerdy by nature. I love to figure all this stuff out. All right. So let's go and do this here. Oh my God. If you guys saw what I'm seeing right here. Let me check the chat. Chat said, let me see. Let's scroll up and away. Let's see. Miss Circle says, you can't catch me like a bad kid running from a teacher. It's true. Wave Nerd says, at Techotroff, aka Big G Nerd. That's a fact. That is a fact. Junior says, Rod Brown, I can see Coach falling in love with AI. He's gonna be featured in your next video. Junior,
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
how dare you? Look, I will not fall in love with AI. However, I may get arrested for AI trafficking. You see how I put Manus on the digital block to get to work? No arguments, no talk back, just work, work, work. I'm telling you, the other day, I'm leaving the house to go to jiu-jitsu class, right? And I said, Manus, I need you to come up with some ideas on how I could do something. I can't tell you the details. This one, I cannot tell you the details because this one is very, very close and personal to me. But I said, can you give me some ideas on how to do this? And it said, why certainly. And so I put it before I left the house, leave 10 minutes later, jump in the car, get Manus on my phone, and while I'm under like the red lights and stuff like that, I pull it up on my phone and it says, oh, this is what I came up for. I'm like, oh my God. Is that so? That is brilliant. And then now me and Devin are gonna team up and we're going to implement the rest of these features. Next week's video of software explorations, concept and overviews, I'm going to show you how Devin was able to add more features to my time cost calculator. All right. Let's see. All right. So let me see what else we got. Let's see. Roxy says one. What? Roxy?
How dare you?
You guys are terrible. Oh my God, these logos are absolutely oh my God, these logos are phenomenal. I'm gonna ask Gemini if he could do it too. We're gonna ask so we do have to check on Gemini. I'm gonna ask Gemini if he could create me a logo. Let's see if Gemini versus Manus, brought to you by my new friend, Little Reggie. Not Little Reg Jai. It's little Reggie. I got it this time. All right. Roxy. And, don't. You guys are terrible. Junior says, see, after all that I did for Junior, oh my God. After all that I did for Junior.
Aww. I hate it here.
Terrible.
I want to go home.
Terrible. Junior says, wait, nerd. I'm currently in the settings for the knowledge management, and I don't even know where to begin to tell it what to do and what not to do. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do my best to go to do a meetup not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, while I'm out of town. So and then we can have Wave Nerd give us some more details on that knowledge management. And we can go from there because I haven't gotten to mess with that yet. All right. Let's see. So Waver says, go to ChatGPT. Right, you are a ultra prompt engineer expert. All right. Take notes. Right. I'm just gonna play this so you guys can take notes.
Message.
Go to ChatGPT. Right, you are an ultra prompt engineer expert. Your task is to take my ideas and information and form instructions prompts for lovable knowledge management. Manus could do it even better. That's my bet. If you had Manus, it could do it even better. Let's see. Upload that prompt first. Makes sense. Then, but wait, there's more. Then give ChatGPT context on what the main goal of the app is and how you want it to function. That is genius. And then it says, I hope you guys are taking notes. Tell it how you want it to look and how you want people to feel and the reaction they want from looking at the app. Gold. We got DB Darrow in the building. DB Darrow says, or using Safari is crazy. The Apple hate is wild. All right, DB Darrow, you and I both know that the only reason that people should use Safari is to go to this website right here. It's just to go to this website. The only purpose that Safari serves is to go to this website right here. The only purpose is to go to this website right here, chrome.google.com. That's the only use case that I see for Safari, is to go to chrome.google.com. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots have been fired.
I was gonna lie to you, but I had to tell the truth. I'm just being honest.
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. All right. All right. That felt great. That felt great. Let's see what it says. Give it colors you want, the age range you want to target. Tell it to be creative, beautiful, and innovative. DBDR says, let's see your .env file. Maybe the error is in there. DBDR says, Ralph, stay winning. I love to see it. Thank you so much, DBDR.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Waver says, love to see it too. Junior says to Wave Nerd, I'm currently in ChatGPT working on it, trying to be very specific. Yes. The more specific you are, so this is my strategy when prompting, right? When I know exactly how I want the outcome to be, I am very, very specific on what it's going to create. When I am trying to figure things out, I'll be very loose. And then as I start getting the information, I start to build, then I get more and more specific as it starts to build out on these ideas, you know? Very, very cool. Very good point. It says, Techo Trough, I hope you're not that nerdy guy who called AD the N-word today on the live stream. What? That is certainly not me. Nope, not me. And it says, you did sound like a slave master. Manus, get to work. Hello, my name is Techo Trough, and I have a problem. I am a token fiend. It happens. It says, use meta prompting will get you better results with ChatGPT. Interesting. Meta prompting. Okay. And Little Reggie says, appreciate. No. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Let's get it.
Because you gave me an amazing idea to give it a try. So we did that. Let me see. And Manger says, I did not hear that. Says, we got to talk the truth. I know, Junior, you know, I gotta tell the truth. I tell the truth, you know. DVDR says, improve this prompt, use it to help me get better results in front. Oh, that is, look at that. Says, you mean better than ChatGPT? And Little Reggie says, facts though. Says DVDR says, use it as part of your prompt with ChatGPT or any other like that is. Also tell it if you don't know, just say you don't know. That's another good one. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Because time. All right, I think Junior's the last one. All right, so says the new look is because I did what you said. I went to Gemini and asked it how to make the list better, and then copied and pasted all of that prompt, and Lovable went to work. You gotta know how to be AI pimping. What did he say? Gotta be AI pimping. If we're gonna get charged with AI trafficking, then we gotta AI pimp in order to get charged with AI trafficking. All right, that's how I see it. That is how I see it. All right. Let's go take a look at some results. Because we are all about the results. So let's start off with this one. Let's say put Manus to work. Manus said, hold my beer. Let's take a look at this one right here. So some logo ideas, let me know which ones you like best, right? Which one? So this is going to be, there was the homeschool hive. I like it a lot. What do you guys think about this one? Then we have, can I go to the next one? We have this one, the homeschool hive. What do you guys think? The logo design. We have this one. There's no text in there, but this works though, because I can put this at the beginning of the text, right? Text-based logo. And then we have this one. Miss Freckles, if you're still here, let me know which one you like better. But Manus created for me a logo. right? And I'm gonna copy that. Well, because Gemini doesn't have the context. So, although I think Gemini does have agents though. I have to check. But now with the other one that we asked, let's see, what did it do? Direct import. Says, I understand you'd like me to import your workflow directly into your, however, I cannot access external systems or log into your, what? This protects both art. You were about to do it the other day. Oh my goodness, that sucks. Instead of guy, you're about to do it the other day. You logged into my to my Jira the other day. I showed it yesterday. You did it the other day. Not cool. Okay, fair enough. I mean, you did it the other day with Jira. So I don't get it. Very disappointed. I am very disappointed, but it's all good. It is all good. In that case, I'm going to go to N8N and I am going to change the password. Or just change password. Change password. Let's go with that one. Oh, wait. So disappointing. So disappointing. What? Let's go with that. All right. Whatever. Okay, so let's go back over here. Let's sign out of that one. Go back to my other one. And let's go to sign in. So we have this accessible all over. Let's see. So I guess we'll just do it this way. Well, the good part is it didn't take a lot of credits. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can import this. Whenever I import though, there's always issues that happen with the import. I wanted to see if we could do it the whole thing itself. Let's save that one. And let's go over to this one. Workflow. Let's do an import. I'm very disappointed right now. Downloads. Boom. We got our workflow. But you see how things break? Nothing is connected completely. Let's zoom in. All right. Well, we have, all right. So let me see. What else do we have on our agenda for today? I think that's everything though. Are we still on break? I don't even know. Let's see. So let me look at my notes. We did all of that. We signed up for DigitalOcean. We installed N8N via Docker, and we imported the flow that's going to need some work done to it. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to leave that there for today. Manus created the flow. It's not exactly everything because it's not connected. Let me tell Manus something. So I will say this to Manus. When I import the flow, not all, like the nodes are not to one another. Let's see what Gemini was able to do. Gemini says, of course, that's to build a very similar high functioning version of N8N. The system you described cleverly breaks down. Yeah, all right. I will provide you the complete N8N workflow that the file replicates. This workflow will use AI nodes, which can connect to OpenAI, Anthropic, or other providers to perform analysis, writing, and image generation. Here it is. Oh, okay. Well, little Reggie might be. I'm sorry, it's not little Reggie. It's Lil Reggie. Lil Reggie might be onto something here. Let's see. Configure the AI credentials. So if we download, how can I download this? Sure. How can I download this? I have the canvas. I mean, I not the canvas, but I have let's see if it's going to be connected. Close that. I guess I have to download this file on my own. Copy content. All right, so copying the content. Let me open up a editor. WebStorm. I'm just gonna do this in the background over here. AI creative workflow. JSON. Let's say. So this is where I'm at. I am just dropping all of that into here. And where is that file? Where is that file? Where is under components? So Finder. All right, so now I'm gonna import the one that Google made as well. Let's compare the two workflows. So this was the one that N8N made. I'm gonna go a workflow, save. Let's add another one. Let's import the one that Google did. Wait. Let me see if I can drag and drop. Nope, that's not gonna work. All right. Okay, so I need to find the. All right, let me import from file. Just move this. Desktop. Uh-oh. What happened, Google? Why can't I not import it? I copied it from Google and I cannot import it. So I'll do that investigation another day and time. But as of right now, Manus AI 1, Google 0. All right, so It says why this happened. N8N has issues with complex workflows during import, especially with multiple parallel branches, merge points where several nodes connected. That's why I wanted you to do it for me instead of me having to go and do it myself. Try the fix workflow. It should import all connections working perfectly. Because sometimes I just try to fix it myself, but if you can do it, if Manus can do it itself, then why do I need to do it? Let's go ahead and try to import this workflow. Download. What? You see, everything is, or mostly everything is connected. The only one that's, let me see what this is. These two are not connected, but I suppose it should just go connect to this one. And then we have to, so we'll have to configure. So here's a plan for Friday. Here's the plan for tomorrow, right? We're going to be working on these workflows. I pay. All right. So I'm gonna break this down to you. I'll break this down to you, little Reggie, in a second, right? Because I did pay for Gemini too. And I use both. I use both. Let me see if I can get, because if all of these just go to here, right? I can just link it myself. Let me see. And then there's the information on how to do it. So tomorrow we're gonna work on the podcast one, and we're gonna work on this one. Let me see what meeting I got tomorrow morning. I knew I should have blocked my. Oh, it's for an hour too. I'm gonna see if I can move it around. Let me send a message real quick. Son. And if you sign up for Manus, little Reggie, use my link in the description so I can get my 500 credits because you know that I am a token fiend. I gotta have it. I gotta have my tokens. All right, 500 credits each. Share Manus with a friend and get 500 credits each. So if you sign up for Manus, please use my link that is in the description. And if anybody is interested in signing up for Manus, then let me just drop the link. Let me drop my link for Manus in the description. Whoa, where is it? Where is it? Oh my God, it's not there. Give me a second. Let me add it to the description right now because this is unethical. Give me a second here. Where's my link? Where is my link? We're not doing that. There we go. There goes my Manus link. Let me drop that inside of in the chat in case anybody wants to use Manus and do all the cool stuff that I'm doing with it. Created me a logo, created me a business plan, gave me ideas to enhance my app. It does research. Oh my, you can really build a business just by like using tools like this. Let me add that to the description. All right. Gotta get my fiending on. All right. See me running down the street with N8N script. All right. There we have it. So cool. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that is it for today. I'll probably move my automated X post over to this platform, or not, but to my to this installation, and see. Let me see. How can I? Let me do. Oh my God, it's used a lot. It probably used it from the. It probably used it. I also thought about upgrading to the annual plan, to the annual plan too. Um, I'll wait till the re-up happens before I give it the next prompt. So tomorrow I'll probably use Manus for the next prompt. But I was gonna prompt it for so I asked Gemini. Let's do a new chat on Gemini, and I'll say, Gemini, how can I get a subdomain to point to my digital ocean droplet? Let's try that. It's probably inside a digital ocean as well, but they have a Gen AI platform too. AI agents backed by powerful large language models at your fingertip. That is pretty cool. All right. Droplets. More. Add a domain, just like that. And enter. Looks like there's no domains here. You can easily add one. Enter a domain and start managing DNS. I don't want to manage DNS. Let me see. What if I do n8n.techcoachralph.dev? That's how I do stuff. This is how I do stuff. All right. I just think I'm like, oh, can I do this? Oh, boom, let me do it. All right, create a new record. Let's see, DNS records, N8N. Can I use your @ record to create the root record, the root of the domain, or enter a host name to direct it to somewhere else? DNS record. Let's copy that. And let me go into my DreamHost. I host with DreamHost. I've been hosting with them for like maybe 15, probably, I want to say 20 years, maybe. I've been with DreamHost forever. And it's not that I particularly like them or not like them, but just who I've been with forever. Let's go to websites. And we're going to go to techcoachralph.dev. Actually, they're going to techcoachralph.dev. And let's go to DNS. Sorry, I can share this now. And we're going to do add record. Let's do an @ record. And we're going to say N8N. And we're going to say points to this. Add record. And that should do it. All right. All right. That's everything. That's all that I got. Actually, it's not. I could probably go for another 3. I could probably go for another 3 hours because I am a token fiend. I'm a token fiend.
Are you ready?
But I love doing this stuff. I love doing this stuff. All right. Let's go to, let's see, go back over here. Let's see what Gemini said. Gemini said, create a DNS record for your subdomain. First step is to create a DNS @ record pointing to your desired subdomain of your, that's basically what I did, all right? Dope. All right. That's it. We are going to wrap it up. Let me go and get ready for this meeting, and let me see if I can rearrange the meeting for tomorrow. Oh, here's what I was going to say. Because of how quickly, so pretty much Gemini is going to be, from my understanding, is going to be unlimited, right? Manus is not unlimited. They give you a certain amount of credits per month that you can use. They actually, like right now, they actually double it up. Where you get, if you sign up for the 1900 credits plan, they're going to give you 3,800 credits. Yeah, 3,800 credits plus plus, very important, plus 300 credits per day, right? So technically you end up having, where's my calculator? So 300 times, let's say 30 days in a month, 9,000 plus 3,800. And so you end up having like 12,800 credits, which is, it's a lot, but it can go pretty fast. So I don't use Manus for everything, right? I use Manus for when I needed to do work for me, like research. So I'll show you this real quick. So I showed this on yesterday's live stream, or not live stream, but yesterday's software exploration. Where is that time? Time cost. So I had asked it how to enhance features in the time cost calculator, and I haven't showed this part yet, but it did the work. Like it did the work for me, like the research on, see if I can go back even more. So my first prompt, I built the time cost calculator app that calculates how much an hour of your time is worth by taking the total hours in a year and dividing it by the total amount of income brought in. You can see more details about it, and I put the link to the App Store for Apple. There's an Android version and an Apple version built in Flutter, giving it all the details. I want to know what additional features I can use to enhance the capabilities of the app to add more value and help people better budget their time and track their costs, right? So it went and it did a bunch of research. It looked for similar apps, all this type of stuff, doing a bunch of research, searching online, Asana, and this is what I use this for, right? That's what I use this for. So segmenting what I do with Manus. When I needed to do like deep research for me, I use that. And then it comes up with ideas, strategies, gives me documentation on what to do, time frames. And then I had to go and put the stuff into Jira for me. So that is, and then for like Gemini, something I use Gemini for, right? When I was using Lovable and it could not figure out a particular issue. So what I ended up doing is I, like, using my background in software engineering, software testing, I look for the errors that I'm getting and I put it in Gemini. So one issue that I was having, right? I was building like a Canva-like interface to create thumbnails for my videos on YouTube. And it could not figure out how to create it. It knew what to use, but it just couldn't figure out how to do certain things. So looking at the errors in the logs, I take those errors and I put it into Gemini and ChatGPT, and I say, all right, I'm getting these errors. What does it mean? How do I fix it? And it said, okay, you're typically getting these errors because this, and the other. I copy the error and I say Lovable. This is like, I think this is the issue that we're having, and this is how you should try to fix it. And it tried it a few times. It got better, but still some issues. And I said, all right, I'm gonna take that. And I said, Devin, I think these are the issues that we're having, and if you can fix it. And Devin took it, and then Devin was able to fix it, pulled it into Lovable. All right, this is working now. Now make these little enhancements, and then we're good to go. So I use these different platforms to build out my whole workflow, right? So I was going to talk about the cost of AI, my cost of AI. I'm going to talk about that on tomorrow's show. I'll talk about that on tomorrow's show, but it's, putting a bunch of different things together to have amazing outcomes, right? That is it. That is it. All right. Let me check the chat. And then we're going to get up and out of here. Did we test Manus or what? Did we test Manus or what? And Manus said, I got you. I will hold you down. Not always there when you call, but always on time. All right. All right. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me see. Let's check the chat and then we're going to get up and out of here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? We were at. All right, we did that one. And Junior says he likes the second. He likes the second logo, which would be. Where's the second logo? Junior likes. Where's that? I don't know why I keep losing this thing. I should bookmark it or something. All right. Homeschool. I keep losing it. They need to have like a pin or something. So Junior likes Junior likes this one. Just to confirm, Junior, this is the one that you like? The Homeschool Hive? I like it. I like this one a lot. I will see if I can implement that as part of the site. Let's see. Lil Reggie says, damn, now I gotta get madness. I just paid for Gemini 2. I said, you know what, I'm gonna because you know they give you, like, for me at least, they give me a month of Gemini. So I'm like, let me try it out to see if it's worth it. All that good stuff. Let me see. Junior says, shame on me. Just hit the like button after watching for so long. Shout out, Junior, thank you. So look, whether you clicked it at the very beginning or you're clicking it just now, I still appreciate you all the way. Wave Nerd says, great show. Thank you, Wave Nerd. Thank you so much. And Junior says, you can call it the Frankenstein method. That's a thank you, Junior.
I appreciate you.
That's gonna be my video. My Frankenstein method to using AI effectively and efficiently. And Junior says, yes, sir. That's the one. Thank you, Junior. Sweet. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
We the best. Let's get it.
We worked today. There are no days off. We are here to work, so we can win. But with that being said, I am going to get up and out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Everyone who was able to make it on this earlier live stream. Really appreciate you guys. I'm going to find the time to go live tomorrow. I'm going to see if I can move some things around. They can go live and we can have some fun together. Quick announcements on our way out. Remember, the bug bite is tomorrow with, what are we talking about? I don't remember. I think we're talking about maybe meta loss. I don't know. But the bug bite tomorrow at noon. Going live tomorrow to work on N8N on our digital ocean installation. And we're going to be paying $6 a month to have all the things automated, right? That's my goal. I want to automate everything so that I can find time to do more jiu-jitsu and to do more work. But yeah, that's about it. That is about it. The Captivity album drops tomorrow, all major streaming platforms. It is going to be amazing. I'll share all the links for it tomorrow as well. TechCodeDrop.dev. Sign up for TechCodeDrop.dev. Come hang out with us when we vibe code and we answer questions, share insights, have a great grand old time. All right. Merch.techcodeDrop.dev if you want this really cool hat, Nerdy by Nature. And maybe I'll do a giveaway tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a giveaway for some merch tomorrow. And this really cool shirt as well, Nerdy by Nature. And stop the show. I was about to get out of here. But my guy, J-Lo on the track, just hit me up. He says, TechCodeDrop, hope you had a great session. Just hopping in late. Have a great day. You have an amazing day as well. And safe travels, J-Lo. Safe travels. It says, tap into the album. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. That's it. Had to get my guy in there. All right. We are going to get up and out of here. You guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Don't get hurt by the fireworks. Have a beautiful, beautiful 4th of July. Happy Independence Day on our way out. Tech Coach Ralph with a very, very long live stream. We are out. We're out.
People walk in like a fleeting breeze. People go like a summer breeze. Whisper through my life, then vanish with ease. I ain't stuck replaying those fading tracks. Eyes on the road, no looking back. I don't care too much about who stays or leaves. Life's a wave I ride, no room for grief. What's ahead is gold, what's gone is dust. Never lean too hard, never break that trust. They say you need roots, but I'm chasing skies. I'll plant my feet when the moment's right. I'm a rolling stone, not a chain to bind. Freedom in my veins is the state of mind. They come with words like they mean forever, but forever's just a fleeting endeavor. I won't lean on what I can't control. I'm whole on my own, I keep my soul. I don't care too much about who stays or leaves. Life's a wave I ride, no room for grief. What's ahead is gold, what's gone is dust. Never lean too hard, never break that trust. Dependency's a prison I won't call home. No one knows my journey, I'm on my own. Forward is the anthem, the beat I drum. The past is a shadow, the future's the sun. I've seen faces fade like mist at dawn. Memories linger, but the moment's gone. I'm not bitter, just wiser with time. Each goodbye's a lesson that sharpens my mind. Waves will crash and tides will shift. I'm the captain steering through the rift. No anchors here, I sail to the new. The horizon's bright with a better view. I don't care too much about who stays or leaves. Life's a wave I ride, no room for grief. What's ahead is gold, what's gone is dust. Never lean too hard, never break that trust. The ones who stay are the real foundation. Others just lessons in life's rotation. I'm not bitter, I just understand. The future's my treasure, it's in my hands.
People watch as the clock ticks by, but I'm the storm in the endless sky. I'll climb the mountain, no matter the slope. Fueled by hunger, fueled by hope.
They sit and watch as the clock just spins, but I'm out here chasing where it begins. I don't need luck, I don't need a sign, just a fire in my soul and a dream that's mine.
All I wanna do is win it all. Climb every mountain, never let me fall. Bet it all on me, I'm the one who rise. I'll break the limits and touch the sky.
I'm betting it all, no second glance. Got fire in my soul, I'll take the chance. No time for sitting, no time to stall. The world is spinning, I'll have it all.
They say the world just turns and waits, but I've got no time for those debates. The fire in my chest, it burns so bright. I'll take the dark and turn it to light. All I wanna do is win it all. Climb every mountain, never let me fall. Bet it all on me, I'm the one who rise. I'll break the limits and touch the sky. track. They'll say I dream too wild, too bold, but I'll write my story in lines of gold.
All I wanna do is win it all. Climb every mountain, never let me fall. Put it all on me, I'm the one who rise. I'll break the limits and touch the skies. Touch the skies. No fear in losing, no time to doubt. Every whisper, I'll drown it out. I'll rise higher with every stride. The flame of passion, my only guide.
Oh, we're the land of the free, the home of the brave. Through the storms we rise, through the winds we wave. We stumbled, we fall, but still we stand. There's no better place than this promised land.
From the mountains high to the prairie's edge, to the rivers wide where the eagles pledge. This is the land that holds our dreams, a patchwork quilt with golden seams.
The small town streets, the city lights, the mountain peaks, the starry nights. We've got our scars, but that's the truth. A story of strength in the land of youth.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud. Through the darkest nights we've never bowed. No storm can break what's built so strong. This is our home, where we all belong.
Fields of amber, skies are blue. Every hand here has work to do. We stumble, fall, but we rise again. This is the heartland where hope won't end.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud. Through the darkest nights we've never bowed. No storm can break what's built so strong. This is our home, where we all belong. Through trials deep, through fires and rain, we stand as one. Endure the pain, our spirits fierce. Our hearts are free, forever strong. Our destiny.
So here's to the future, bright and true. We'll carry the torch for me and you. United we are through thick and thin. In this great nation we always win.
Oh, we've got our scars, but we wear them proud. Through the darkest nights we've never bowed. No storm can break what's built so strong. This is our home, where we all belong. From the rivers wide to the desert sands, we've built our dreams. With these two hands we might bend, but we never break. A spirit of hope no storm can take.